It is important to know when you should and how often you should have sex if you want to conceive a baby as quickly as possible. In this video, I'm going to give you some helpful tips that will tell you what the best time is to have sex in order to get pregnant as quickly as possible. Hello, welcome to our channel. If you enjoy watching videos like these, with useful information about fertility, pregnancy, and motherhood, please consider subscribing so you can be notified when I post new videos. It is possible that thinking about the timing of sexual activity is not necessary if you have sex frequently enough, and you are not desperate to get pregnant. However, if you wish to have a baby in the near future, it is helpful to be aware of the optimal time to have sex to get pregnant fast and naturally. Therefore, you need to know when does the fertile window begin and end. You have 1 week every month when your chances of getting pregnant are at their highest. This time period, which begins approximately 5 days before you ovulate, is referred to as your fertile window. The days leading to a woman's ovulation fertile window are when she has the greatest potential to become pregnant. Ovulation and fertilization. Here is some information you should know. Ovulation typically takes place between days 12 and 14 of a regular cycle of 28 days. However, the exact timing of ovulation varies to every woman depending on the length of her cycle. The egg that is released from the ovary is only fertile for 12 to 24 hours after it has been released, but with the help of your cervical mucus, sperm can live for up to 5 days in the female reproductive system. How can you keep track of your ovulation? You can keep track of ovulation by using a calendar. However, the best ways are using physiological changes such as body temperature, cervical mucus, or hormone levels to track the signs of ovulation in the woman's body. The following is a list of tips to track ovulation. Utilizing ovulation tests for home. The luteinizing hormone, often known as LH, can be found in your urine and is detected by at-home ovulation tests. Because LH levels rise immediately before ovulation, a positive result in an ovulation test indicates that your body is preparing to release an egg from an ovary, and that you are probably at the point in your cycle when you are most likely to get pregnant. Keeping a record of your body temperature. Charting your basal body temperature needs you to take your temperature, first thing in the morning before you get out of bed, every day, during the middays of your cycle. Your temperature will rise when you have more progesterone in your system. And because progesterone levels go up immediately after an ovulation, it follows that if your basal body temperature goes up, and stays high for at least a few days, this indicates that you probably ovulated not long before you noticed the spike in temperature. Keeping an eye on the cervical mucus. When you check your cervical mucus, you are monitoring the fluids coming from your vagina. Your vaginal discharge varies throughout the course of your menstrual cycle and changes as you get closer to ovulation, such as becoming stretchy and more mucus-like in consistency. When it looks like raw egg whites, you are generally at the most fertile phase of your cycle. So, when to have sex to get pregnant? If you are willing to put in the effort to monitor and pinpoint your ovulation cycle, you will be able to coordinate sexual activity when your fertility is at its peak. You should have sex during the 3 days prior to the time that you anticipate ovulation, and on the day you are ovulating if possible. When you are trying to conceive, keep in mind that you should still make time to enjoy yourself. It's easy to make things more difficult than they need to be when you're in a hurry to start a family. It is true that you have a greater chance of conceiving quickly if you engage in sexual activity during your fertile window. However, it is also true that you and your partner have a greater chance of conceiving eventually if both of you are healthy and have sex frequently throughout the entire month. Thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this one.